Hello, welcome, rock and roll, welcome back, welcome everybody to my continued playthrough of the ever popular Doki Doki Literature Club. If you guys are coming here looking for somebody who's never seen the game played, completely blind to the game, then you've come to the right spot. I have no idea what's in store for me in Doki Doki Literature Club. I haven't read any reviews, I haven't Googled anything, I haven't read anything about the game. All I've done for the past several months is hear how great this game is and how I should play it, and how somebody even said I'm the perfect streamer to play this game because they think it's my reaction and my playthrough is going to be golden. So after many months, I've decided to go ahead and give in to the ever popular Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, anybody that knows me knows that typically I prefer to go on the more indie side and the less known side of like visual novels. You typically don't see me playing these super popular games like this. Typically I kind of like to find my own gems, my own diamonds in the rough, and play those smaller, lesser known games. But I've had so many people ask me to play Doki Doki Literature Club that is why I'm playing now. I gotta be honest, guys, Doki Doki Literature Club so far has been interesting, but less than all the hype. Right now, I don't really understand all the hype, but then again, we're only a small portion into the game. I know it's building characters and stuff like that, and sometimes when a story or a novel or a TV show spends so much time developing the characters, it really sets up a really good ending and that kind of thing. So I'm staying patient with it. I am going to finish it, but if you guys watched me last night, if you were here, if you didn't catch it or whatever, yesterday was day 3, and it started off with what is her name? Sayori, our friend. Sayori's right here. She is our long lost friend. She was kind of acting pouty, if you would. I think she kind of thinks that I'm gonna like one of these other girls more than her. And honestly, if I would have had a choice to choose Sayori, my friend, to work as a partner with, you know, or whatever for this event coming up, I would have chose her. But the way she was acting and everything like that, and encouraging me to spend more time or have fun, as she put it, with another girl, one of the other girls and friends, and kind of left and walked home, kind of made me think, you know what, maybe I should give her time. And then I was given an option to choose one of these other girls to help out with. Now, knowing what I know about the character and what's been told to me, he really likes Monica here. This is Monica. He knows her from his last year in school. He thinks she's pretty freaking hot, evidently, and I think he really likes her. But she's the leader of the literature club, and you know, if I wanted to go with what I know, I would have made the selection to help her out for the project, but I decided to kind of go against the grain here, and I had 2 other choices. We have Natsuki, or whatever her name is, kind of the bratty, sour attitude girl that doesn't like me at all, and she just wasn't a choice. I remember I was tempted to take her just to kind of go against the grain and be different than everybody else has probably been. And I was really tempted about just choosing her and saying, the heck with it, let's find out what's up with this girl. Let's be a partner with her, and maybe we can become better friends with her, or learn something about her. But then I'm like, no, I'm not going to choose Natsuki. It would probably be unwise. And again, like I said, this whole time, Yuri here seems like the older, more mature, and much more mysterious girl. She's also elegant and pretty and really freaking smart. She's the one who reads a lot, likes to kind of hide and escape life, if you would, in books. And there's a darker, much more mysterious part of Yuri. And that really is the reason I chose Yuri last night to work with as a partner. So Yuri is the one I chose last night. She's going to be coming over to my house on Sunday. We're going to be getting together, if you would, in my room, I guess. And I have a feeling we're going to be doing stuff for the project, but we're probably going to be learning a little bit more about Yuri. So I'm pretty curious what's going to happen with Yuri spending some alone time with me. How you doing, Rage Gamer? How you doing, man? So Yuri is the one I selected. Like I said, if I was leaving it all up to me and it was totally my choice, I really like the friendship that this guy that I'm playing and say Yuri, his friend, whatever her name is, I really like the friendship that they have, and I think they would probably make the best couple. I think they actually care the most about each other. I think they relate with each other the most, and I think him and this girl here, his friend, Sayuri or whatever her name is. I can't remember these damn Japanese names yet. I still haven't got them all down. Monica and Yuri are the easiest to remember. Natsuki, I think, and Sayuri, I believe that's their names. But anyway, his friend, Say whatever, she's the one that I think would make the best partner. If this were a complete dating sim, and if it were completely up to me, I would go Sayuri all day long. She seems like the sweetest. She seems like the girl with the biggest heart. And I don't know about Monica. Monica seems, she's too normal. She's too average. She doesn't really seem, she seems kind of nice, but Sayuri is the one that definitely has the golden heart and cares for me and all that. She, without a doubt, would be my choice if this were actually me and I was choosing a partner for me. But in this game, guys, we are going to go the mysterious route. We are going to go the older Yuri, and that's what we've already decided. So if you're looking for gameplay and the Yuri side of things, we're going to go ahead and get going now. Let's go ahead and load. Alright, guys. Hopefully everybody's having a good night. Welcome back, Joseph. Guys, please remember, if you're here and you've already seen this played or you've already played it yourself, please refrain from spoilers, not only for me, but for other people in the stream that may not have seen this played or played it yet. Don't spoil this game for other people, please. So please respect me on that. If my moderators are here and they see you playing spoiler, you could be banned from my channel. So don't get yourself banned. Don't be that guy. So let's go ahead and continue. And it is now Sunday. Alright, so Sunday morning now. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert, and also an intimate person in general. Ooh, introvert and intimate. Sounds like a good combination, right? There is no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us alone. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. Uh-oh, texting, huh? Okay. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. Yep, I was right. We're going to learn more about this girl. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayuri since she left the club early the other day. Oh yeah, because that was Friday and now it's Sunday. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been kind of worried about Sayuri in the back of my mind. Between what Sayuri said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayuri's feelings aside when she really might need me right now? It's a fair thought. Like I say, I think that it's pretty obvious that not only does she care about me and have pretty deep feelings for me with our long friendship, but I think that for me to just say, hey, and act like she's just a friend, you know, sometimes it's really hard when you have a really good friend for a number of years. I think it's really hard to take that next step, or to think of somebody that's been a friend for so long as maybe somebody more than friends. That's not just hard for young people to do. That's hard for everybody to do, even people that are older and have that kind of wisdom. To take a step into a completely different boundary with a long-time friend is very scary. The biggest thing that is scary about it is you've had a friend for so many years. You don't want to take that chance on kissing him or whatever, because what if it goes bad? What if it goes wrong? The last thing you want to do is lose a really good friend over taking it to that next level. And I think that was what scares a lot of people about the whole, you know, taking that friendship a little bit further thing. And a lot of people know about that. A lot of people have been there. They've been there, done that. They've had that experience. Maybe they've been scared to take a friend to the next level. Maybe they've had a friend admit to them that, you know, they're having stronger feelings in a friendship and they got scared away themselves. Or maybe they've been on the other side of it and maybe they've really liked a really long friend and they wanted to be ready to take that next step and they got rejected by that friend. And, you know, maybe it even ruined a friendship. A lot of friendships, a lot of really good friendships have kind of been ruined or soured by one of them wanting to take a next step when the other one wasn't ready. So how you doing, Sarah? What's going on? Welcome, welcome. Welcome back. So, again, because he cares about his friend Sayori, he's scared to, you know, he's worried about her. He's not scared. He's worried about what's going on with her. They really haven't been texting as much since Friday. And we remember Friday, Sayori was acting a little bit jealous, I guess. Acting a little bit like worried. Maybe not jealous, but a little bit worried that I might want to enjoy these other girls. Let's go ahead and continue, guys. I decided to go ahead and visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. I like that. I like that idea. That's a good idea. If nothing else, maybe he can at least relieve himself and quit thinking about his friend so much when Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like I've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we're family. Wow, yeah, tell me they're not close friends. How you doing, Fibro Dad? Is this that Mad Jap game where you... I don't know, man, I don't know. I have no idea. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. How you doing, Jessica? Welcome, guys. Again, guys, new people coming in. Again, if you know what happens, if you've heard what happens, if you've seen another playthrough of this, what happens at the end, please don't be that guy. Don't play spoiler. I am completely new to this. I'm completely blind, so don't be that guy. Yeah, don't play spoiler and spoil what happens for anybody watching or for me. So I head up to Sayori's bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Dodger. I sit down in her room. Wow, the music has kind of gotten sad. I already noticed that. I'm a little bit concerned for Sayori as well. I mean, the music right now is what's concerning me. Sayori forces a smile, so it's not a real smile. It's not an easy smile. She has to force it. But it's really easy to tell that she is different. Uh-oh. And there's a minute of silence between us. Awkward. And Sayori says, you haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I'm like, I guess you're right. It has been a long time, Sayori. Not much has really changed, has it? And Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. And I tell her, that's because I end up cleaning it for you. Oh my god, I like it. Yep, welcome Jessica. Hey Harris, how you doing? Welcome, guys. I end up cleaning her room for her every time, huh? Yeah, tell me we're not close. Me and this girl are close, man. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know about that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided on that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Oh, yeah, that's true. But what about you, Sayori? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Oh, of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything like that. Oh, so it's just me and Yuri physically meeting then. Yup. And now there's more silence between us. Oh, wow. This is getting good, guys. This is the kind of stuff you ladies like. This is the kind of stuff... You know what this reminds me of right here? This reminds me of all those movies that you ladies like on, like, the Lifetime Network. You know, this kind of relationship drama and marriage drama and it, you know, all this kind of stuff. You ladies eat this kind of stuff up. I'm just saying. I mean, I like some of it too. I like this. I gotta say I like it, but I think more than me, I think you ladies really love this kind of drama. Admit it if you do. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys are a lady and you guys like these kind of tense moments when it's not in your life, but when it's rather on TV or in a game or whatever. It's a lot more fun, isn't it? It's a lot more fun to watch this kind of stuff play out when it's a movie or a TV show than when it's actually happening to you in your life. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys agree. Anyway, there's a more awkward silence between us here. Sayori steers in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic of her. I finally decided to get to the point. Jessica says, I must say, my friend, the story is very interesting. I've seen the first one when I got off work. Yeah, it's getting better now, Jessica. No Lifetime and Hallmark Channel for me. You guys know what I'm talking about, though. So anyway, I'm finally going to get to the point. We'll see. Sayori, I just wanted to see... I wanted to ask you how you're doing, hon. After you left on Friday, I mean. When something's wrong, you can't just hide it from me, girl. I know you too well. So, what's up? Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Dodger. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over here today. It just wants to torture me. Aww. And I'm like, Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying, girl? Are you listening to yourself right now? Do you even hear yourself? I know something has happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this right now. So tell me already, what's going on? Until I know, I'm not going to be able to stop thinking about you and what's going on and wondering. Now again, you guys are going to see me change lines a little bit and add words and stuff like that as I play this. But remember, I'm not doing that because I don't know how to read. Again, guys, you'll see me change words up, add words a little bit to kind of give you my impersonation, how I see what they're saying. So, Sarah says, oh darn, low battery, must run, take care all. Alright, bye Sarah, have a good one, hon. So I am really concerned about Sayori, obviously. And so I ask her, what's going on? Because I'm not going to be able to stop thinking about it until you tell me what's going on. You've changed. Sayori gives me just an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Dodger. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me at all. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really gonna make me say it, aren't you, Dodger? I guess I have no choice. I don't have any way out this time. The thing is, I've really had bad depression my whole life. Aww. Did you even know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get myself out of bed. That's sad. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? I'm worthless. I don't even want to get out of bed. Why do I even want to go to school? Why do I even care to keep eating? Why would I want to make friends? Why would I make other people put their energy and caring to a complete waste by spending their thoughts and their cares on me? That's what it feels like to me. Welcome, thanks so much for subscribing. Is it Christina Walker? Thanks so much for the subscribe. Appreciate that. That's what it feels like to me, Dodger. I guess I just want to make everybody else happy. And without anyone worrying about me. I don't want you worrying about me. And I'm like taken back. And I am in complete shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to never think about her? To not think about her? And I say, why, Sayori? Why? Huh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed. I've been your close friend, and you've betrayed me by not telling me the truth. Because if I had known, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I can do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you, so you'd want to get out of bed more. That's why I'm your friend, Sayori. All you had to do was tell me this before. Why didn't you tell me? And she's like, you don't understand at all, Dodger. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I did tell you, then you would have had to waste effort caring about me instead of doing your own important things. I don't want to be cared about. Man, this is sad. This is really sad. It's bittersweet when people try and care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Aw, man. This is sad. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else as well. Seeing you make friends and get closer to everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going right through my heart. So, there you go. That's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Huh. You're right about that, Sayori. I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting. That's what I'll do. Anything it takes, girl. Just tell me. What do I need to do? No, Dodger. There's nothing. There's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But no, I ruined that. I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. And then tears start to streak down Sayori's face. And she starts to cry. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that
that even I don't understand. And now you came here, and I made you hurt too. And I'm just weak, and I'm just selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
And without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. That'a boy. That'a boy, give her a big hug.
Dodger.
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I do care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Dodger.
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Oh man, that's cold. That sucks. So he went to hug her. He went to grab her and hug her. I've been there. I think we've all been there. You try to hug somebody and they don't even hug you back because they're so down or sad or whatever. And they don't, it's like they don't even feel you hugging them. Because a hug, when two people actually hug each other, it can feel really good. But the worst kind of hug imaginable is when you try to hug somebody that's not willing to be hugged, and it's really an empty, cold hug. How many of you guys have been there? Put a 1 in the chat if you guys know what I'm talking about. How many of you guys in my chat, or if you're watching this video after the stream or whatever, you're just watching the video, put a 1 in the comment. Put a 1 if you've experienced that. You know that a hug is a great thing. It can feel really good. But how many of you guys have been at a point where you tried to hug somebody that just wasn't willing to be hugged, and it felt cold and empty, and it makes it even more awkward. But Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. That sucks. Cabby says, no, the worst kind of hug is hugging someone back when you're falling apart and everything they are saying is making it worse. Oh, nice perspective, Cabby. So Cabby says for Sayori to hug him back and would make things worse, would make her feel even worse. Because you think that's because it makes you feel more vulnerable, Cabby? Is that why hugging someone back at that point is worse, because it makes you feel even more vulnerable when you already feel vulnerable and weak or whatever? It's a good question. We're getting into the whole psychological aspect of it now, the philosophy, not philosophy, but the whole you know, the whys and all that. Deep. We're getting deep. Anyway, so despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms just remain at her sides, and she starts crying right into my ear.
No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Dodger,
And Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't even know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want for her is to know that, God damn it, I care. If you have it in you, if you have it in yourself to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish as well. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away, Sayori. And if there's anything I can do that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'm gonna get mad if you don't.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. And it's so scary. I don't understand my feelings at all, Dodger. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too.
Man. Sayori lets me go. And as she does so, I let go of her as well. The festival is tomorrow, Sayori. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want, Sayori. I promise.
I think that would be nice, but then...
Yeah? Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Remember, I'm not saying that to myself. I'm not saying that to her, I'm saying that to myself. I'm saying if I could spend the whole day with her, I would. I've already forgotten about Yuri. It looks like I've completely forgotten about Yuri coming over. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. I'm sorry. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help us out? It would be fun. And to my surprise, Sayori shakes her head no.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. I hope you understand.
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest here.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it, Sayori. I say goodbye to Sayori, and I exit her house. Man, that was pretty emotional. That was pretty crazy. Alright, let me go back and read some of the stuff that Cabby was saying here. Rock and Roll says, but I was the one being hugged. It was after my mom. Oh man, I'm sorry you lost your mom, Rock and Roll. Your mom died in November. My condolences, my deepest condolences. That has to be. That couldn't have been easy. I mean, it's still not easy. I know. Cabby says literally everything he said is the worst thing ever. No, it didn't make me feel vulnerable. Just awful for making someone waste time on me. Once you aren't that point where every second of living is painful and you can't make it out of bed, the last thing you need is a hug. They should call a professional and not leave you alone. Damn. Joseph says, sigh, give me a break, woman. You think I believe you about crying? You sound like the happiest person here. That's the wonders of major depression, my dear. You fake it until you make it or you die. Joseph says, we are here for you. No need to be depressed when you have people to back you up. Good point, Joseph. Rock and Roll. Yeah, Cabby. Prime example, Robin Williams. Oh, hey, you doing, Soviet Dago? Welcome back. Good to see you. You got a year. Damn, Sayori got a deep voice. Is she a smoker? Very funny, Jackson Reed. How you doing? I do my best to try to make different voices for everybody, but yeah, it's obviously going to come out a little bit deeper. So anyway, emotional moment there between myself and Sayori. Sayori is breaking down, and we just found out how freaking depressed she is. How hard it is for her to get out of bed every morning, and why she's been late every day. And Cabby says Sayori's a man secretly. Oh boy. And on the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over as well. I do think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just try to focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Ah, thank goodness. And I say, you're a little bit early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting a long time? No, I just got here. but I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. I was like, you could have always texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried home a little faster. Yeah, I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to just ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside, Yuri. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. Yeah, that's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, at least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. Hello, Crypto's Hangout. Welcome to the stream. I take Yuri up to my room. Uh-oh. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel really anxious. It's so clean. Ha ha ha. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's so very considerate of you to do. And no, I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Huh. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. Wow, this woman's too much. Marry her. Marry her. Marry her. Marry this woman. She wants to help you clean. Get down and propose right now. That would be even more embarrassing, Yuri. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. Yeah, she's kind of nosy, huh? Opening a desk drawer? Wow. So many girls in your room. Get that, kitty? Hey, Phil Swift here. Just saw the depression in half. It's a lot of happiness. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap as if making sure she's keeping track of where they are. So, should we get started? Yeah. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and some other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you had planned on taking it quite that far, Yuri. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. Damn, Yuri. Trying to take them to a full fantasy world. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person, Yuri. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Oh, is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Well, let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder. No way! No! 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 No, what am I getting myself into here? She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. WTF. What the hell? I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What is that wooden thing, though? Exactly. What is that wooden thing, huh? We all want to know. Oh, this? I'm such a pervert. Oh my god. I'm sure I'm not the only one that wondered that. Yep. Alright, so anyway, she's like, it's a diffuser for the essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? I'm not familiar at all. Oh, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors for a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs that you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Wow. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, and reflection. Damn! It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. Oh my. Oh my god. Yeah, right, Cabby? In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout out a small hole in the top. Guys, if I had a webcam, you guys would see me. You guys, if I had a webcam, you guys would see me rubbing my face, kind of hiding my face, kind of like WTF. I'm still WTF. She pushes a button on the bottom of this wooden cylinder, and vapor sprays out a small slit in the top. Now, I don't think you have to be super perverted to be getting the kind of images that I think a lot of you guys, or a lot of people that have read this before, have thought. I think this game is doing this on purpose. Absolutely doing this on purpose. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for, Yuri? This one is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, sweet and flowery. That's a good way to describe it. I choose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that will be the perfect atmosphere for sharing our poems? Scratch my ear. Yeah, it sounds suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I trust your opinion with whatever you say. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself now. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. And what are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper that I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those words be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom, and then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons and create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be just beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may also attract some to peek inside. Wow, that's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Oh, is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little bit intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us alone? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Dodger. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Oh, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each piece of paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. and Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pair of pocket knife. Or pulls out a pocket knife, not a pair of scissors. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern that waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. Wow, that does sound like a fancy knife. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think this is weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge you. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. What? What? Yeah, I know that Dodger here, my character in the visual novel, has promised her that he's not going to be weirded out. But I, the streamer, Zaxtor99, reading this damn thing, I never promised Yuri a damn thing, and I'm totally weirded out. I'm kind of into knives. Damn. They're just, they're so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling the danger, maybe. Oh my god, what am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. Ha 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 ha. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you, Yuri. It's just funny to know how nervous you got about sharing that. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you, to be honest. What do you mean, suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really, really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. And Yuri carefully hands me the knife with a handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Remember, I'm not asking her this. It doesn't show my name, so I'm just wondering this stuff to myself. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Dodger, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that damn sharp. I barely touched it. Oh, it's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like a paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger, and Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll just go wash it off. And without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks my wound. Oh damn, this has just gotten really sensual. Yeah, it feels like this has just gotten really sensual. Maybe awkward, but really sensual. To put my finger in her mouth and suck the blood from the wound. Holy cow. Yeah, but you've seen this before, Joseph. You said you called it, but have you not seen this before, Joseph? I thought you had. Wow. It's a little bit hot and a little bit weird, right? And I feel, so she puts my bleeding finger that I cut in her mouth, my index finger in her mouth, and I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Oh boy. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back out. Oh, please forgive me.
I wasn't even thinking.
And you can tell she's blushing here. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. She's embarrassed. Yuri,
That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? What? I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Sure, it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little bit. And she doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, Yuri, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand, and I lick her index finger in return. Oh man, wow. Zax tries to over-sexualize this game so much it's getting super awkward later when everything hits the fan.
Dodger, did you really just do that?
Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. And I think to myself, if not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. So yeah, let's just blame this whole moment on the jasmine oil.
You're so weird, Dodger.
Yuri giggles shyly. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that.
Where do you keep your bandages?
I don't think I need one, actually. It's just a teeny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding.
I see. Well, that's relieving.
And the tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri.
Ah, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. What do you have in mind?
I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets.
Oh, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets.
Good night, Timmy.
Well, about the 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us?
Oh, of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute.
Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water, okay? If you fill the cups too much, it'll be diluted.
Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate and catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri?
Yes?
I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little bit red. Is it too hot in here or anything like that?
No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix this paint.
Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups.
So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. Like, I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner. Starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and then nighttime.
That sounds cool.
Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom.
Oh, neat. What are you gonna write?
Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you.
And Yuri just smiles at me. Alright, if you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of like elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolor feels a lot like art class projects we had back in elementary school. How you doing, Falconar? Welcome back, man. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is. It is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. And Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like it when I can spend time with just one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we talk that much. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel a lot better. Makes it feel a lot nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. Okay, so I can relate to her. I think I feel the same way, Yuri. And Yuri smiles at me gently. I knew you'd understand. And Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush. But I move in at the same time, causing my head to bump into her head. Oh, I'm sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and her neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, and then I dampen it with some hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with a towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. It's hot, or is it hot? Kind of hot, right? Kind of hot. Just a little hot. How hot is it? It's pretty hot. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water, you know? Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Huh? Can you hold it for just a little bit longer? It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck, and she looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped in her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. Uh-oh. What is happening? Is the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling I feel? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Sounds like she's moving in for a kiss. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out on you. No, it's fine. And the moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements but her movements seem clumsier, much like my talking, and she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. Well, there we go, that should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. And looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and very natural looking. I think it came out better than I even expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, I am too. Are you going to add the lettering now? No, not yet. It needs to dry first. Oh, that's true. But won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, but you'll have to bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before the event starts. Is that okay? Yeah, that's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here tonight. Whew. Ha ha ha. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? Oh, no, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Ah, so you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have a little extra time after finishing the work. Well, and Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. No, it's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all of her things, Yuri seems a little bit downcast. And I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time that this can happen. Once Yuri packs up and walks out of her front door, thank you very much for having me over here today. No problem, I'm glad I was able to help you. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. Oh, I will. Well then. And Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Yuri, wait. I kind of say that without even thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again, right? Whenever you want, just come over. We can hang out sometime. Somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much, but... And I stumble over my words, and Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, right? You're very thoughtful, Dodger. And Yuri takes a step closer to me, and then briefly squeezes my hand in hers. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? I don't even get a chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back away. And she's like, Sayori? Huh? Oh boy. She saw them close. She saw them close like they were about to kiss or something like that. She's totally gonna get the wrong idea. I would. If I was Sayori, I would. I'm just saying. Hi, Dodger. Sayori. Just now, we weren't... It's okay, Dodger. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Aw, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll get together at the festival tomorrow, okay? So, it'll be fine. Of course. And Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow then. And clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. And now the slow music starts again. Kiss Sayori. Zax could have gotten a kiss. Oh, kill yourself, Sayori. Zax could have gotten a kiss. Wow. I thought you said kiss. Yeah, kill yourself, Sayori. Zax could have gotten a kiss. I'm thinking a kiss might have happened too, but probably not. It sounded like it was getting close to that. That might have been really awkward though. And so the slow, sad music starts again. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was... Oh no, she was imagining the worst too. Hey Bubbles, welcome back, good to see you. Falconar's like, ditch Sayori. I still like Sayori, you guys. You guys need to calm down. I know that was a little bit hot at a couple of moments there. Yeah, it looked like it could have easily went to the dark side. But remember, guys, Sayori is our longtime friend, and I, for one, still love the shit out of Sayori. Sayori is a great girl. I'm not so sure about Yuri yet. I think Yuri might be trouble. I'm just saying. I don't know. I think she might be fun, but I think she might be trouble. So I still love Sayori. Let's open our hearts up to Sayori here, right? Right, Joseph? No killing yourself, Sayori. She's already really depressed. Don't ever say anything like that to somebody that you know is depressed. Never, ever, ever say KYS to somebody in her condition. We already know it's, as I said before, guys, with what she opened up with us about how it was so hard for her to get out of bed, how she didn't want to bother anybody else, she didn't want anybody else caring for her or whatever. Sayori's a sweet gal, and she's really depressed. So, but and right here, this is what's sad right here. She even admits basically her imagination was being really mean to me. That kind of already tells me she's already imagining me and Yuri kissing or something. She's probably imagining the worst. So, I mean, I don't know if that's what she's imagining, but that's what I would, based on my lifetime experience and everything, yeah. I mean, we've all been there. If you've been in a relationship, you've been there. But my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and I had to see for myself. Oh, wow. What did you have to see? What are you talking about? You know. Yeah, she was thinking the worst. She had imagination thoughts of me holding Yuri, me kissing Yuri, at the least. Maybe more. She's probably imagining more. This is depressing. I agree. This is depressing, King Sniper. I was imagining how much fun you were having with Yuri. And remember, she's imagining how much fun I was having with Yuri. All we're doing is doing a project together for the poem thing. And, yep, and how close you got to her. She was definitely imagining me getting really close to Yuri. That poor girl. Her imagination was going wild. And here she says, it makes me really happy. Does it? Really? That you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. I think that's a little bit of a white lie. Zax, you're dragging this out. I want to see Monday. Oh no, tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. So, bless her heart. Bless Sayori's heart here. She's telling me she was worried or thinking she was worried because she said my imagination was being mean to me. I was wondering how close you were getting to Yuri. And so she had to come check out herself. And then she completely changes it and says, I wanted to see for myself that you got close to her. It makes me really happy. I think she's BSing us right there. She really likes us. That's all that matters to me. Why else would she cry? Why would she cry if she was really happy for us? Why am I feeling this way, Dodger? I'm supposed to be happy for you. But why does it feel like my heart is ripping in half? Oh, yeah. Yep. It hurts so much. Everything just hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Dodger. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me right now. You wouldn't have to put up with me being so selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what, Sayori? Sayori? What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. Sayori, I want to care about you. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side so that you don't feel any more pain. Those are strong words there, people. Those are really strong words. Do you guys realize what he just told her? He's going to devote his life. He's going to devote his life to trying to make her happy, to trying to keep her from feeling pain, to try to make her not depressed. That's friggin' huge, especially for such a young kids, for young people. But, and Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Dodger. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared I'm scared that I like you more than you like me. Aww. Joseph just says, tell her I love you. How you doing, Ryan? Welcome back, man. Sayori. It's true, isn't it? I was weak, and I started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Dodger. I like you so much. I like you so much that I just want to die. That's how I feel. And... That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. And I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and I squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I'll always... do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? And wordlessly, Sayori just nods slowly. Even if you don't understand at all right now your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. I love you, or you'll always be my dearest friend. I love you, or you'll always be my dearest friend. Wow. Putting my palms together right now. I'm putting my palms together right now. And guys, I'm going to go with my own experience here in life. It doesn't matter what you say. Yeah, guys, don't be spoilers, but I'm going to go with my own experience here. It feels like this is a big decision. It might be. I don't know. But I think the last thing in the world I need to say is what some of you guys are pleading for me to say right now. I'm not going to tell her I love her. I think that would be the worst thing to say right now. I don't know. I don't really like the other option either. You'll always be my dearest friend, because that kind of sounds like rejection. I really don't like either one of them, guys, to be honest with you. One of them is too much, and one of them clearly sounds like rejection. You'll always be my dearest friend sounds like she really likes me a lot, and that almost makes me sound like I'm going to confirm what she just said, that she likes me more than I like her. And the last thing I want to do is confirm what she just said. This is a tough choice, guys. This is really freaking hard for me. This is really hard because I don't want to go too far, but the last thing I want to do is reject her or make her feel rejected. But I don't think I want to say I love you either. But you know what, guys? I'm going to do it for one reason. Because I want to, rather than making her feel rejected, I would rather be the one that likes her more than she likes me than to make her feel like she's rejected. So now I'm going to put it on my shoulders. I'm going to be the one, or at least say, and I think he does love her. I think he does love her. I think he cares about her enough to love her. So I don't think that's the question. So to make her feel better in some small way, I think I'm going to be the idiot, if you would. And I'm going to say I love you. I don't think it's the wrong thing to say. I just don't really like either one. But we're going to go ahead and say I love you. I love you, Sayori. Wow. I can't believe I just did that. Huh? I'm worried about how she's going to take this, though. Those are my true feelings, Sayori. I think I would say something like, I don't know. I think I would just say I care about you enough to really love you. I think I'd put more words in it. I don't know. So this is exactly why I said what I said, because I want to basically make her feel like there's no way you could like me more than I like you. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you, because I do love you, girl. I'm stupid. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it did help me realize that you truly are the most important person to me. And that's why I'm willing to accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know that we're both going to be happy. Uh-oh. What's she going to say? Dodger. Oh, she finally hugs me. Yay, guys, she finally hugs me. I think it was worth it, right? And I think we do love her as a friend. Do we not love her? Guys, do we not love her? I think we do. I think it's fair. Of all the guys in the world, of all the guys out there that say those words to somebody that they really don't give a damn about, to just try to get in their pants, we all know that men and guys say these words to women just to get their way, to get sex, to get laid, whatever. Men say it all the time. And I think what we just did here was 1,000 times better than what usually happens when guys say that. I think it means a lot. And I think Sayori feels it, because suddenly Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Dodger, she's crying. Is this really okay? Yeah. And I hold Sayori in my arms, and I pull her even closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Dodger. I want to be with you forever. Me too. And I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori. I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment of my life. But why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're just not going away, Dodger. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters to me right now. Oh, okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh?
What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I just want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we are a couple, I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and it's really scary to me.
I understand that. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best.
Hey, Dodger.
And Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly.
Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right?
I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying this is making you feel sad, Sayori?
I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling right now. I feel like a bunch of thorns when you... I felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me that you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me.
Yeah, I think I do. That's my promise. Or he didn't say I think I do. I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I do know that I love her, and I do know that she loves me. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, or if I should be doing something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Alright guys, with that, it is now the day of the festival. It is now a Monday. I want to go ahead and take a minute to go ahead and talk about if there is a perfect definition for love. And I said it to start this whole video off back earlier, guys. I told you that if I was in his shoes, if it was really me, and I had to choose one of those 4 girls for a relationship, I told you that without a doubt, based on what I knew and what we learned already, that it would be Sayori. I told you that I thought I cared deeply about her, and that she cared about me. And I told you guys right at the start of this video, before the whole Yuri thing, before anything happened in this video, I told you that I thought that Sayori would by far be the best relationship of those 4 girls, because we've been friends for such a long time. We know each other so well, and it's obvious they care for each other so well. And I want to go ahead and reinstate, guys, if you're out there and you're wondering, if you're young and you're wondering what love is, if you're wondering what you're looking for in a relationship, this game here, this visual novel, couldn't give you a better definition of love than what Dodger did just moments ago. What he did for her when she's being weirded out, when a lot of guys would turn and run. I'm telling you, a lot of guys in that moment would turn and run. And a lot of guys in that same day would have went too far with Yuri just to run from their friend being weird. I'm telling you the truth, guys. What he did moments ago was the perfect definition of love. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I've never seen this game. I've never played it. And I don't know if it's going to work out or if it's going to fall to a million pieces. But what he did for her and the words he said was a perfect definition of love. And he does love her. There's no doubt in my mind about that. So anyway, guys, Monday are we kill Monica? Monday is tomorrow, guys. Amelia, welcome to the stream. Not bad. I wanted to watch the I watched the last VODs, and this turned out tonight. So Zach's play this. Definitely one of the highlights is Zach's playing this is one of my highlights of the week so far. No, everybody wanted to continue. Zach's, it's short. Don't tell me it's short, Cabby. That's the worst thing you can say to any man. Yeah, no man wants to hear it's short. Oh, you mean the visual novel? Yeah, I know. I know it's pretty short. It's shorter than my 2.5 hour one or whatever that we had Monday. But I want to keep these, guys, I want to keep these manageable. If I can keep these to an hour and a half, I think that's the perfect length. And we're running just about an hour and a half right now. So, guys, we are going to continue. Everybody, if you guys want to be here tomorrow, if you guys want me to continue, and you guys are hyped for me continuing this story, not only be here tomorrow yourself on Livestream Under the Moonshine number 206, but grab your online friends, guys. I think that my read-through and my playthrough of this should be getting more viewers. I want to see 20 people here tomorrow night for part 5 for Monday. Get your friends here tomorrow. Tell them I'm streaming at midnight Eastern tomorrow. Get your friends, get your family, I don't care who it is. Bring them here tomorrow. Let people know about this visual novel and how fun this is. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Live stream Under the Moonshine number 206 and part 5 of Doki Doki Literature Club. It is getting pretty good, guys. We just saw a perfect definition of love played out for us right in this stream, right in this story. Damn you, Zax, man! Oh my God, Zax! I know I stopped these things right at the best moments. I know. I could have been worse, guys. I could have stopped it like right in their "I love you" thing. I was actually thinking about stopping it right before I made that choice on what I said. I love you, or you'll always be my deepest friend, or whatever. But no, I went ahead and gave you guys that. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you guys all. Thanks so much for being here, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow for part 5. Love you guys. Thanks so much for being here, everybody. Take care.